In this video, I'm going to be going over a couple of the RuneScape Wiki moneymakers and see how they pan out in the real game compared to what you are reading on the Wiki itself. So if you guys are excited for that, let's dive right in. Before we get into it, for those of you who do not know, the RuneScape Wiki is like an encyclopedia for the game of RuneScape. It is there to help you with quests, items, drops, anything that you need within the game of RuneScape. The RuneScape Wiki does have it. Now, today we will be going over some of the RuneScape Wiki moneymakers and see how they actually add up. Maybe we'll make a profit, maybe we won't. Little hint, hint, I bite the bullet on one of these methods, and you guys will soon find out. So what you see on screen now are some of the top money makers that the RuneScape Wiki is telling us about. So the first thing we're going to attempt to try to do is the Dazzling Warlock Gig method. Now, as you can see in the background, I'm not proficient with this method. I'm not the greatest hunter in the game itself, but it's kind of self-explanatory. So what you're going to have to do, get yourself some golden roses. Now you can get them from the Grand Exchange, but they're super expensive. As you can see, I bought myself 100 golden roses for this method to show you guys exactly how it goes and what kind of profit we can make off of 100 golden roses. Or you can just go around to the 4 bushes in Het's Oasis, which is just north of Al-Kharid's Lodestone, which you guys can look that up, how to be able to get to it. There's methods of being able to get some golden roses through those bushes usually, and it tells you being a high level farming, so you can use the master outfit or the master farmer outfit, but that's for a different day. So for this method, I was a little confused on how to do it in the beginning, but I got the gist of it pretty smoothly. Once you get a groove on it, you know you can stand in a certain spot, have the alligator go out and grab the Warlock Gig. It's just, it took me a little bit of time to finally get used to doing it. But anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to take your golden roses, you're going to go over to the empty flower basket, you're going to put your golden roses in there. I believe the max was 36, maybe 32. But after that, you're going to take control of one of the alligators that's nearby, as you see on screen, and all you got to do is just click on one of the Dazzling Warlock Gigs, wait for the alligator to grab it, bring it back. Also, while you're in the middle of waiting for the alligator to come out, you can click on other Warlock Gigs that are out in that little pond, and you can get some hunter experience. Now we're going to talk about the pricing of them. So I bought 100 golden roses for this method, which came out to being almost 150 mil for 100 golden roses. Now there's another method for the golden roses to where you can go and grab them. It could be a daily thing for you guys, but I could do that in a different video. Now here's where I bit the bullet. I sold 100 Dazzling Warlock Gig shells for 80 mil. That hurts. I wasn't expecting it. I was honestly expecting the Dazzling Warlock Gigs to be up a little bit more. I should have done my research. I should have done the whole buy, sell one product each to be able to tell what kind of profit margins I could have gotten on this. But instead, I lose out on about 60 to 70 mil. So this is why I'm making this video for you guys. Got to test it out so you guys can see it firsthand, and big whoopsies on my part. Now for the next method, we're going to be using telekinetic grind on Sandstone. For this method, you do need to have the Lunar Diplomacy quest finished, so you can use the Lunar Spellbook for the telekinetic grind for the Sandstone. As for the method, it's pretty simple. You're going to keep hitting the last preset setting on the right click on the bank. Make a preset so you have all your sandstone in there. Use a grasping rune pouch or just a normal rune pouch holding some law and astral ruins, and then keybind your telekinetic grind to your specific keybind, of course. Hit it, click on the sandstone, right click on the bank, last preset, and just do it over and over again. As for everyone's favorite part, the talk of how much we made. So altogether, buying the law, the astral, and the sandstone, we spent roughly around 2 mil right now. We didn't use all the astral and law ruins. I only did that for the hours worth, but we spent about 20 mil right now total for just 1,000 sandstone, and we came out with 1,000 extra fine sand that we sold for 14.5 million. which nets us about negative 6 to 7 million GP on this method. I guess you could slow buy and slow sell. Maybe that make a little bit of a difference, but for me doing a quick buy, quick sell, we lose money. Now, for the last method that I found on the wiki that I found very interesting that could possibly be a good money maker was enchanting onyx bolts. Now, as you see, you're going to need the onyx bolts, fire runes, death runes, and cosmic runes. Now, the thing is here, I didn't keep track of how much death and cosmic runes I actually had because I had them in the grasping pouch already, so I didn't have a buy limit and sell limit with those for you guys. But roughly the death rune and cosmic runes are going to come around the 250,000 GP mark each, so that's about half a mil for those. Now for the fire runes, we're not using fire runes themselves. We are going to use a fire staff, a mystic fire staff to be exact, because that saves a lot of GP here. Now for the most expensive part, as you see, the onyx bolts, we bought 10,000 onyx bolts, which is the limit for the GE itself, at around 61 million GP. Very pricey, but definitely worth it in the end, as you can see. For the method itself, there's two ways you can do. For one, as you can see on screen, I do have the enchant crossbow bolt on a keybind. All you have to do is keep clicking it while holding the space bar, and you can see that it goes pretty quick. It is roughly around 1,000 bolts enchanted per minute. Yes, per minute. So you can get this done in 10 minutes time if you really truly go at it like you see on screen. Now, on the other hand, there is the AFK method, which is a lot slower. It will take roughly around 2 minutes to do, but it's 2 minutes AFK. You click on enchant crossbow bolt, hit the space bar, or if you're on mobile, you click the submit, and you go do some house chores or you do some more work at work. However the case, it is a possible AFK money making guide. Now, as a result, once you sell the Onyx Bolt Ease, you will be making 66 million GP. That is about 5 million GP for about 10 minutes worth of work, which equates to about anywhere between 50 mil to 60 mil an hour. That is insane. The only thing that's stopping that is the buy limit on the GE. Now, you can always have friends, you can have old accounts, you can have people at the GE that could help you pass that buy limit, but you got to be careful on who you trust. But as of right now, enchanting Onyx Bolts to Onyx Bolt Ease are extremely good GP per hour. Now, worst case scenario, if they don't sell around the 6,600 mark like you see on screen, because I think I also lowered it then, you can always throw it in an alchemizer, and they do alchemize for 9,000 GP each. So that 66 million GP right there can bump up to 90 mil if you just let it sit in the alchemizer. Now, that is just a few of the money makers that I found on the RuneScape wiki. I just wanted to see how it would actually be in game compared to what it actually shows on the wiki itself. As you guys can see, way off. I believe the Dazzling Warlock Gigs were saying if you even bought the golden roses from the GE, you should still be making roughly around 46 million GP per hour. Now, it also did say that I do need the volcanic hunter outfit. Maybe that plays a role into it. Maybe I get extra Warlock Gigs or extra shells out of it. I'm not too sure, but if you guys know, let me know down in the comments. But if you guys do enjoy this kind of content to where you guys see the money making methods from the RuneScape wiki come to light within the game and not just reading it, make sure to drop a like and to subscribe for future content. Now, I also do a lot of PVM work in this. I'm a novice PVMer, so if you guys are also interested in watching a noob PVM bosses within this game, also drop a subscribe for the future content as well. But until next time, guys, I hope you stay safe and I'll see you soon. See ya.